So what do you think the Knicks need to do with Cam Reddish? Do you think they need to find him more time on the court, or do you think they should move him and create more time for guys like Grimes?
I like Cam Reddish a lot, and I don't think they should move him yet. I think he should continue to be used in like that energy spark off the bench type of role. He was an active DMP in the 3 games before the Memphis game, but he hit some big shots in that one, and he was solid. And like you said, he played around 23 minutes a game. So I think he's going to hover around that 20-minute mark now that Grimes is back. And I think that's the right thing for him until he shows more consistency and shows that he can be that spark every game instead of what happens sometimes now, which is where he'll fall short and kind of mentally check out of a game and Tibbs will pull him and he won't really go back in for meaningful minutes until garbage time at the end of the game. But I think he has the ability. The one word that's been thrown around with Cam Reddish more than I've ever seen the word thrown around, maybe with any player ever, is the word potential. Because when you look at the measurables and how tall he is and the shooting stroke that he potentially could have, the potential's off the charts. But I always say potential only gets you so far. At some point, potential just becomes wasted talent because if you don't ever use that potential, then all you have is that potential. It never actually realizes it. Like it never actually takes place. Like it's just this thing we talk about, but it never actually actualizes or happens. Like if that's the case I see with Cam Reddish, he has to show that he can be consistent every single time he goes on the floor. And even if the shot isn't falling, he's gonna get to the rim. He's gonna get others involved. He's gonna play defense primarily. So right now, I do think you like the logjam is the perfect word. I think because he does a lot of the similar things that Grimes is going to be asked to do. But Cam Reddish is one of the most unique players in the league, if not on this Knicks roster. So he will 100% have that 20-minute per game role carved out for him. And I think he does have an opportunity to earn more minutes. In the past, I think he wasn't even in the past with Tibbs, he wasn't even on the court. So he had to earn those minutes in practice. But at least now that he's on the court in games, everyone sees like there is a clear path to him not only getting that starting role back, but to getting 25, 30 minutes on this team. But it's all on his shoulders. He's going to have to show that he can do it night in and night out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what comes. I mean,